Me, Matt here. You know what time it is.
Me, Matt's right through the night. Daniel's got the size. Wheels of fury on the ground. Engine roaring in the sound. Feel the power, let it rise. With the battle in our eyes. Wheels of fury rolling strong. Together we will carry on.
Beautiful for spacious skies and having sex with apple pies.
Hey, me and Matt here. This is Killer Kyle. This is an interesting setup. Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, welcome to an episode of Wheels of Fury.
Right.
And we're going to talk of Great American Bash.
Yeah.
And it's going to be in Orlando. And I'm trying to keep up with NXT as much as possible. I did watch an episode recently, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a good show.
Uh-huh.
I've mentioned that a lot of the wrestlers from LFG are there. There's a lot of wrestlers that are going to Raw or SmackDown. So,
Yeah.
but for the most part, I enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter who goes where. NXT is still gonna, like, the talent that they bring in, they're still gonna keep the show really well.
Yes.
Really good, I should say. And of course, it's gonna be in Orlando, so
Yeah.
that's, well, yeah. That seems to be the common, well, no, I shouldn't say that. That's NXT's home base, you
Yeah.
could say, so.
Yeah, and it makes sense. Just hope that, like, it's 5 matches,
Yeah.
which I think is really good. You don't necessarily want to stick up the joint, so.
No.
And that has happened a lot with NXT pay-per-views, at least, or premium live events.
I feel like 5 matches is like the limit
Yeah.
for all their PLAs, except for WrestleMania.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the only exception,
Yeah.
so.
Now, Matt and I were watching some stuff on YouTube, and Matt went on his Instagram, and I believe he passed away. Was it Jim Burrows?
Yes. Yeah, he directed a lot of TV shows, sitcoms, including Cheers and Modern Family. So, yeah, I mean, I know the name,
Right.
but honestly, I haven't really thought of it for a long time, so.
Yeah. Now, like, we did the predictions for Slammiversary. We had talked about the passing of, I still can't think of his name. He was the guy that came up with the concept
No, excuse me.
for King of the Ring. With us, whenever somebody passes, whoever it is,
Yeah.
we usually do a shot, but in this case, we do a drink.
Okay.
Of course you got it. Of course you got it. We did. Some Havana Club. Cuban rum. This is a really good rum.
It is.
Of course, Matt's got some cherry coke. I got myself a little OG Coke. So with that, here's to Jim Burrows, to everything you contributed to television, Cheers, Modern Family, and other projects you worked on. Thank you, and I'm sure your legacy will be remembered. And as always, thoughts with his family, his friends, those who knew him well, the closest to him. And as we mentioned in our Slammiversary prediction video, tomorrow is my man's birthday. Let's get into her.
I still love you.
Australia. So we'll start things off with Zaquan Sugars versus Dion Lennox.
Yeah. I like Dion Lennox. Zaquan Sugars.
Yeah. Well, he was the one that was kicked out of Dark State.
Oh.
The black guy.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be a good match. I think Dion's a hell of a wrestler.
For sure.
But I forgot about Sugars.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be a good match for sure. I can't wait to see. I don't know what's gonna come of that.
Yeah. Like, is it gonna be once they have this match, you know, that's gotta be it? Cause like for the last few weeks, since he got kicked out of Dark State, it's like he's been taking out other members of Dark State one by one. Now, will they keep that going until like Zaquan, you know, definitively gets his revenge, or you know, I don't know where they're going to go with this afterwards. Like after this match.
Yeah. No. Now we go to the NXT Women's Championship. We've got Lobo Vice, who takes on Kendall Gray.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I think Kendall Gray's good as well. And obviously, we've seen Lobo Vice a lot
Yeah.
lately. AAA mixed take champions, rather, with Mr. Iguana.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she's definitely gonna go far. It's just a matter of I have no idea. But
Yeah.
as far as Kendall Gray goes, I think her time with Ren is almost over.
More than likely.
So I see Lola retain.
Yeah, I could easily see Lola retain.
It's gonna be cool, but I think Lola can use the title a bit more.
Mm-hmm. Then we go on to the WWE's Women's Speed Championship. Now it says here, Red Sinclair versus Ariana Grace or Izzy Dame. It was this past Tuesday they had that match with Ariana Grace and Izzy Dame. Ariana ended up winning. So it's going to be Ren taking on Ariana.
Okay.
Now, see, here's the thing. Ariana Grace is still the Knockouts champion.
Okay.
So,
That's right.
I don't know if they're going to put 2 belts on Ariana. Probably not. So that I more than likely Brandon will retain.
Unless they get the belt off of Ariana on an Impact episode.
True.
Because, in any case, so far, I'm gonna go with Ren.
Yeah, for sure.
Miles Bourne versus Tavian Heights. This was a roller coaster.
Yeah, really.
I mean, you had that team or stable.
Yeah. There's no quarter catch crew.
Yeah.
With Tavion and I believe it was what was it Ren? Yeah, Ren Sinclair. Well, no, she wasn't necessarily in the group. It was Tavion Heights, Drew Gulak, Charlie Dempsey, and the guy's name that we haven't seen in God knows. Feud against Charlie or was it somebody else? And they had that ambulance match.
Oh, yeah. Really? I yeah, forgot about that.
But this was a while ago.
Yeah. So, I mean, Tavion's a good wrestler. Miles has been a fairly good champion. So, honestly, it's an up in here for me.
Right.
Because I don't see Miles lose it right now. However, I think they'll have a rematch where Tavion wins.
Probably.
So,
And then we go on to the main event of the evening for the NXT Championship. Doing D'Angelo versus Laraku.
yep. And Aku, formal evil.
Yes, formerly evil.
And it's nice to see that they brought somebody else over from New Japan. But you knew damn well they were going to change his name.
Yeah.
At least they went with a good one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Aku means.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
So, and then there's Tony. Look, Tony just won the NXT title.
Yeah.
So I don't see him lose. I think, just like with the last match, that I was going to get the title eventually.
Yeah.
But until then, I think that Tony's going to retain.
More than likely, yeah.
So, this is going to be a good show, and apparently picked up on the CW.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that means, but yeah.
Wonder if that means they're gonna do with NXT what they do with like WWE PLEs. Well, the first hour for free on ESPN. And you watch the rest of it on Netflix.
That makes
Watch
sense.
the first hour for free on CW Network. And then to watch the rest of the show, go over to Netflix.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's going to be a good show, I'm sure, regardless. So,
Yeah.
anyways, this has been a good show, a good episode of Wheels Theory,
Indeed.
and we're just going.
Oh yeah.
Because next week is going to be lit
Uh-huh.
and busy, so.
Oh yes.
And yes, this is the last episode where I'm the Agent Matt. And it's Mommy Owen.
Indeed.
So with that, I mean that. Let's go with
We'll catch you in the next one.
Deuces.
Later.